Good morning guys, welcome to this week's video. It is freezing today and pouring with rain, and we have the generator on charging up the batteries and running the washing machine, but hopefully you can't hear it too much. I'm going to spend this rainy day trying to finally get the walls in this bathroom finished. I just need to put a few more of these panels up on this side. Just need to cut out one circle for the lights. I was working outside last time, but I think I'll just make some space in here for it. So it's going to be so nice to get this room finished. But yes, it's very cold, and because we haven't built the shelter for the diesel heater yet, we've just put a plastic box over it to protect it in the rain now. I can't put the heater on either, so I have a lot of layers on, including my lovely hat that my friend Karen made me for Christmas, which I love. It's so cozy. But yeah, I need to get sawing some plastic panels. Two, three, five. Gets taller here. So Iwan has just got back from doing a quick food shop, and he popped by the local cafe where we get our post delivered to because the postman can't find us down our track, and he picked up this package, which I'm super excited about, which smells amazing, and is from Wild, who are also sponsoring today's video, which I'm really happy about because we really love this product. We've been using it for over a year now, and it's always exciting when we get our refills because they have so many wonderful scents. And if you haven't heard of Wild before, they make refillable deodorants that are all made from natural ingredients, and they are free from aluminium salts, parabens and sulfites. But our absolute favourite thing about them is not only do they work really well as a deodorant, but they smell amazing. Iwan loves them too, and I honestly don't think he's ever smelled quite so good. And have just been giving these new scents a smell and these new limited edition scents are supporting Mind, the mental health charity, so any sales from these scents supports Mind. And if you haven't heard of Mind before, then it is an incredible charity that through its information, services and campaigns work to tackle stigma, barriers and isolation so that everyone can access mental health support whenever they need it. And I'll just grab Iwan's, is just in the bathroom actually. You get these refillable cases, I guess that's what they're called, that you pop the deodorant in, so nothing needs to be thrown away. This just gets replaced inside here, and the packaging that the deodorant comes in can be composted as well, so it's super sustainable. Big thank you to Wild for working with us again. I'll leave any links in the description below, and you can use our code FrankieOffGrid to get 20% off all Wild products. If you try it, I hope you will love it too. Let us know if you do, or if you already use it. Yeah, let me know what your favourite scent is. I love this calm one already. I can't wait for my old one to run out now, so I can put this one in. The rain seems to be stopping. Got Joao looking in the door. So Iwan's put on the diesel heater for me, which is lovely. And I'm going to see if I can try and get this finished, because we're going to meet some friends for dinner. So I've got about half an hour. Let's see. I've got about 7 more to put up, 1 hole to make. We'll see how we go. Well, coming to cause trouble.
Some of these vines are a right mess. What even is that? Is it even alive? I think it is. Just about. Hey. So, in case any of you are wondering why this happens, it's because they weren't planted on a rootstock. They were planted from cuttings, basically. So they don't behave like traditional grapevines should. They just behave like wild vines. So they pop up out of the ground all over the place, like so. And every one basically takes a massive chunk of energy from where you want the grapes to be growing. And it causes chaos with the ground, like this and like this. All of this shouldn't be here. And if you can see this behind me, I don't think you can. But madness. I think this is dead, isn't it? Yep. So another reason why not planting on proper rootstock is bad is in this area, in most wine growing areas in Europe, and in fact the rest of the world apart from the Americas, is you get this phylloxera beetle which absolutely trashes grapevines, which is probably what's happened here, because a few of the vines that I've found do have it. The grapevine is not supposed to act like this, you see. Let's try and dig that out, I think. But not today. No way. This is one of my expensive football socks that I wore once. And I think it might be because Frankie associates these socks with me being gone for 3 hours. But I'm very glad to have found it. Flipping dog.
How are you getting on?
Good. I found Frankie's sock stash.
What is she like? These are your expensive ones too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one here. What a weirdo you are, sausage dog.
I reckon there could be loads here.
It's the fact that it's only socks. Like, she doesn't take anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, sock fetish.
We used to have a Springer Spaniel, Tess, who used to steal my mother's knickers. Strange animals, aren't they?
Dogs are so weird. Yeah, I've just been looking at the photos of Laranjinia. Such a cute cat.
Yeah.
I'll tell these guys actually. So I've just had an email from a really lovely lady called Carolina about some stray kittens that she's been looking after and feeding, and one of them has unfortunately been hit by a car and broken its femur, I think. Luckily he's okay apart from that, but the vet bills are very expensive, about €700. So she's set up a GoFundMe and has actually raised most of it, but she followed the story of Diogo, where I created a drawing of him to help us with the fees we had for fixing his leg. So she's asked if I would create a drawing for that to help towards getting the last bit of funding. So that's what I'm going to go do now. He's such a cute little orange kitten. I really want to go and squash him, and he's recovering well, so yeah, I'm really happy she's asked me, because it's such a nice thing to do, and we were overwhelmed with the support we got for Diogo. You all are amazing. So yeah, that's my job for now.
Nice.
Put the bathroom on hold for a bit.
Yeah.
And go stare at a cute kitten.
So much wild asparagus.
Yeah, I just noticed that bit there. Yeah. Awesome. Socks and asparagus. Honey grip.
That's what happens. I think I need to Google how to properly prune quince. You know, it's all like twisted. Back in a minute.
So this is the sketch I've made. I thought I'd do him next to a little bowl of oranges, seen as Laranjinia's little orange. So yeah, I'm going to get my pens in and see what comes together. Looks a bit scary right now, but hopefully with the thinner pen lines his eyes will look a bit less scary. So this is my drawing that I've just scanned in, and then I'm going to see what it looks like with a bit of colour in Photoshop.
So after a quick Google and a coffee, basically they're the same as any other fruit tree, or the same as any other like apple or pear tree. So, which doesn't necessarily help me because there's so many crossing branches here that I kind of need to make wholesale changes, but at the same time not damage too much tree. So quince is a good tree for coppicing, which I think is what they've done on a lot of the quince trees on this land, but it makes for an ugly tree. So let's see what we can do. A crazy tree. We're full dead. Full dead. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. In case any of you are wondering, I haven't suddenly turned left-handed. I sprained my wrist a couple of weeks ago. Strained. Ligaments. Strained, not sprained. And it's getting there, but it's still a bit painful, so left-handed sawing it is. So with any luck, tomorrow, Nick's coming to drop off a wood chipper for us that we're buying. Quite a big one. The one we've got is a little electric one, and a lot of this wood we wouldn't be able to process through it. So we figured it's time for an investment. So yeah, hopefully that'll come tomorrow. They're crazy. Get some very cool lichens here. They look a bit like devil's matchsticks, but they're not. Another sock. That's 4 today. That's a record. Chris has asked me to do this olive tree because we look at it all the time and it's ugly, so I'm going to do that. So I guess this is why they say that quince is easy to copy. And look at all this. That's all growing out of an old stump. So if I was to leave that for 10 years, I'm going to get some pretty good sticks. But we're not going to because it's right in between 2 grapevines and underneath an olive tree. It's very annoying. And because we have about 100 quince trees, I'm not too bothered about losing a potential 10 more. The problem is, though, is we have to keep going back and doing this every year, and we can't really poison it because we'll kill the 2 grapevines in the olive tree. I've employed the chickens to help clear up some of this grass.
So I decided to take a quick shower, which probably wasn't the best idea because now everything's a bit damp. But my next job is to work on the windowsill of this window and then finish that bit of the wall. So that's what I'm going to do next. I really want to have a nice piece of wood for the windowsill to kind of balance out the plasticiness of this room. We decided to not go with tiles in here because it's a wooden building and it moves a lot. We thought it would crack the adhesive a bit, and also one of you guys mentioned that it would make this room very heavy if it was all tiled, so I think it was the right decision, but definitely feels very not my vibe with this plastic, so I want to try and balance it out with some more like grounding natural elements. So yeah, I found a piece of wood in our wood store that I'm gonna cut to size, and then I think I'll varnish it because obviously it will probably get a bit damp, so I need to measure. So that's way too dark for you to see. A bit thin. So this is just got a little notch that I want to take out of it so it goes up to the end of the wall and have a really nice bit of a shelfy windowsill vibe going on. So one thing I want to do is add like this curve to it, which I'm doing a bit freehand and imperfect because that's how I like things. We've got some varnish, haven't we? That's fine, I've just sanded off all the colour, I think it looks better. So yesterday I finished off the window ledge and varnished it, and I'm so happy with how it's looking. I did leave it out overnight so all the dew is on it, so it's a bit damp, and I want to put another layer of varnish on. But yeah, I'm super happy and just need to finish off the rest and decide what to do with framing the rest of the window, so try and get that done this weekend. And I did finish the drawing for Laranjina, and I've put it on my Etsy shop. I've made it like a digital download that you can use as a colouring in page or just print it out to put it up. But yeah, all the proceeds from that will go towards helping the vet bills. I've put 100 available at just £2 each. You might pay a little bit more because of like that on your country, but it's around that much. Hopefully if 100 of those sell, that should get the rest of the vet bills paid. But yeah, I put it on my Instagram last night and 4 have already sold, so thank you guys if you have bought one. And yeah, I really hope we can get these bills paid for cute Larynginia, the little orange kitten. But we're going to sign off there and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.